What if I told you the best business you can start in 2026 doesn't require a big team, complicated products, or even spending years trying to build an audience online? You already have everything you need because in this new era, your digital assets can become your business. Right now, everyone is scrambling to figure out what still works online, from drop shipping to Amazon FBA, crypto, AI startups, and even day trading making a comeback. But what most people overlook is that the people actually winning have something far more stable. They've built systems, they've built leverage, and they've built real digital real estate that works for them 24/7 behind the scenes. What's up, guys? It's Erica here from The In-Between, and today I'm going to be walking you through why building digital properties, aka the digital leasing model, is the most valuable beginner-friendly business model you can start in 2026, and how to do it even if you're starting with zero experience, zero followers, and no idea where to begin. So if you're starting out and you're not sure where to put your time, energy, or any of your ideas, this video is for you. Also, if you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit the thumbs up button on this video, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and go ahead and click on the link below or stick around to the end of this video because that's where I'll show you exactly how I continue to make passive income every single month and walk you through exactly how to get started step by step. With that being said, let's jump right in. Here's the truth that most people overlook. You already have everything you need to build digital assets. That means every search term you've used, every local service you've needed, every time you've Googled something, all of that is the exact demand digital leasing taps into. Whether you've thought about it or not, the internet already shows you where opportunity lives. And now imagine taking that search demand and putting it to work for you. That's exactly what happens when you build digital properties. And here's the part that shocks most people, is that you don't need a personal brand, an audience, or even a high following, because you're not trying to be a mini influencer. You're simply building something that solves a real problem that people need solved every single day, a website that sends real customers to real businesses. And there are thousands of regular people quietly pulling in thousands of dollars a month doing exactly this with barely any social media presence at all. No viral hacks, no trends, just consistency, clarity, value delivered through simple digital assets, and simply taking advantage of an untapped, proven system. And here's the whole shift. You have to stop trying to chase attention and start trying to build something that works even when you're not online. This is exactly what I had to realize when I got into digital real estate at first, and I wasn't trying to become a personality. I wasn't trying to become any type of influencer, but I did want to control my income and my time. So this is the business model that never goes out of style, and you're never too late, never too old. And in fact, the longer you do wait, the more experience you bring to choosing profitable niches. If you think about it, guys, you already interact with digital real estate every single day. Every time you're searching for fencing repair, towing, painters, tree trimming, all of those results send money somewhere. So the real question isn't, should you build digital assets? It's, do you want to own online property or let someone else own it? Because once you start building digital properties with purpose, everything changes from there. You don't need any ads, you don't need any social following, and you definitely don't need any permission. Your websites basically become your distribution engine. You set them up once, they rank to the top of Google, they bring in calls, and you then rent out all of those calls to local business owners who want more lead flow. And mind you, guys, they're more than happy to pay you for them. And over time, these same businesses start trusting you because your sites send real customers. And that's when you rent out the asset, your first recurring income stream. So you don't need thousands of people to make money. You don't need to wait to go viral. You basically just need a few business owners who value what you're sending them. With so many influencers these days, people think that you need some sort of massive audience or crazy traffic to make money, which cannot be any more false. What you actually need is alignment between demand and service. Think about it like this. Would you rather go viral and get 50,000 likes, or quietly build a digital property that makes you up to $2,000 or more a month from just one business owner who wants your leads. When you choose the right niche and you stay consistent while your website gains traction, your digital property starts producing online income in the background for you like clockwork. That means you're not chasing income anymore, you're building a portfolio. And if you're still thinking, is this really better than starting an online store or trading crypto? Here's exactly why the digital leasing model wins. If you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know that I've spent way too much time looking into different ways that people make money online. Dropshipping, FBA, crypto, freelancing, agencies, copywriting, and yes, people succeed with all of them. But what doesn't get talked about enough are the trade-offs. A lot of these models require upfront money, take a long time to break even, or plain turn into complicated systems with refunds, client work, or constant changes. And in many cases, guys, you're still trading all of your time for money while still competing in overcrowded spaces where it's extremely hard to stand out, let alone make any decent sales. Now, compare that to the digital leasing model where you're building simple websites instead of chasing ads or trends. And because you're working in local markets all over the US, you don't have to worry about high competition and the demand to scale is high. Beyond that, it costs very little to start, you don't need an audience, and once your site does rank, it can start bringing in leads in a matter of weeks or just a few months. Your site alone does all of the selling for you, and over time, those same digital assets continue to stack instead of resetting back to zero. And one of the biggest differences between digital leasing and any other online business model is the ownership aspect. That means you own 100% of what you build, and you're not relying on any algorithm, a marketplace, or any platform that can change its rules overnight. You're building digital property, not borrowing space in someone else's business. That's why this model just makes way more sense long term, because it's simpler, more stable, and it scales as you add more websites instead of adding more work. So let's say you're watching this and thinking, okay, I'm in, but where do I start? Here's the exact 3-step framework I used to build my first digital asset. Step 1, pick a niche with demand. Now, before you build anything, you need to get clear on what service or niche your website will bring leads for. So think any home services from repairs to trades, basically anything people Google locally. Step 2, build a simple site that solves a real problem. Now, when it comes to this part, guys, don't overthink it. One-page sites work perfectly. All you need is a basic clean layout, strong headline, call button, and a quick form. It doesn't need to be pretty. It basically needs the right SEO, and it just needs to convert. Step 3, connect businesses to the leads. Now, once your site ranks and calls start coming in, that's when you reach out to local businesses to offer them your leads. And when they start seeing the value of those leads, that's exactly when your recurring income starts. And this is how you turn simple digital assets into real cash flow. You don't need everything figured out all at once. You basically just need one niche, one site, and one business owner to rent it out to. And when you think about it, that's all it takes to start your portfolio. And trust me, guys, this is something that I'm going to be doing right alongside of you because I've been doing it for years now. So if you want to build an online business that's actually predictable, sustainable, and actually pays you month after month without needing a ton of followers, trends, or constant content, then digital leasing is the model I will always recommend that wins every single time. It's exactly what I personally use to pay myself monthly passive income. And as you can see here, I built this fencing repair site for Colorado Springs that works the same exact way I explained. People search for the service, they find my site first, they call the number listed on that site, the business I rent it out to gets all of the leads, and I get paid a monthly finder's fee every single month for sending them all of the customers. And speaking of scalability, I did the same thing with my stucco plaster site in the same city. These sites become long-term digital properties that work for you even when you take a day or a week off. This is the whole point of digital real estate because it's 100% real ownership and it's real long-term leverage. So here's what you now know. You already have what you need. You don't need to follow any trends. You don't need a bunch of followers or any huge viral moment. You simply need digital property that works around the clock for you 24/7. So if this video helped you at all, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. And if you are serious about building your first digital asset and something that actually lasts and continues to build value for you over time online, then go ahead and click on the link below to check out the same training that I use that personally continues to pay me like clockwork every single month. As always, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.